Task number 4, extracorporeal knots. For this task, it is recommended that you use a needle driver in your dominant hand and either a needle driver or Maryland grasper in your non-dominant hand. You will need a knot pusher, either opened or closed, and one endoscopic scissor. You will set up for this task by placing the foam block on the Velcro strip inside the black mark square in your FLS trainer. Center the penrose drain securely on the suture block so that the slit in the penrose drain is vertical. Adjust the camera as needed. In this task, you will close the slit in the penrose drain by placing the suture through the 2 marks. You will then tie 3 secure extracorporeal knots using either an open or a closed knot pusher. Finally, use the endoscopic scissors to cut the suture inside the FLS trainer. The proficiency time for this task is 2 minutes and 16 seconds. The maximum time allotted for this task is 420 seconds. Timing starts when an instrument is visible on the monitor and ends when both ends of your suture are cut inside the trainer. Penalties are given for deviations from the black marks on the penrose drain, incomplete closure of the penrose slip, or for knots that slip or come apart when tension is applied. If the penrose avulses, this is an automatic failure. Since the timing of this task begins when the instruments are visible inside the trainer, take the time you need to be sure your needle is best aligned for the task prior to beginning. This is easily accomplished by loading the suture directly from the packaging. Simply grasp the suture with the needle driver of your dominant hand just at the curve of the suture as demonstrated. This will ensure the proper needle direction when introduced into the trainer. Remember, the suture must be introduced by the thread and not by the needle. With your dominant hand, introduce the suture and needle into the box. Load the needle using appropriate technique. Grasp the penrose drain with your non-dominant hand to provide traction. Place the needle on the black mark and push through. Grab the needle with your dominant hand and complete the curve of the needle, being careful not to avulse the penrose drain. Then, with your dominant hand, bring the needle back through the same trocar it was introduced through. Begin by throwing a single throw. Then you will thread one end of your suture through the end of your closed knot pusher, and then gently and smoothly securing that throw down against the base of your penrose drain to close the slit. Without removing the knot pusher from your suture, throw your second as a single-handed throw, and again, advance the knot pusher to secure that throw. Finally, a third throw, advance your knot pusher to secure it. Remove the knot pusher, and then use your endoscopic scissors to trim the sutures. When using an open knot pusher, you can start with a 2-handed throw. Hold the suture in your non-dominant hand, and with your dominant hand, rest the knot pusher on the non-dominant hand. Place the end of the pusher on the suture, and by gently pulling both strands and advancing the knot pusher, the knot is advanced onto the slit of the penrose drain. Maintaining traction on the suture, remove the knot pusher, palm it, and perform another 2-handed throw. Place the knot pusher on the suture and advance the throw. You will do this a total of 3 times, and then use your endoscopic scissors to cut the suture. Again, the tail length of the suture does not matter for this exercise.